Happy Sunday, everybody. This is Pastor KZ with the All About Favor channel, and here is your word for today. Your word for today, I'm reminded of the verse in the Bible, the Gospel of Luke, chapter 18, verses 1 through 8, and I'm just going to summarize this parable. But this story tells the plight of a widow who had a need, and she went before the judge. A lot of people say he was the unjust judge. She was constantly repeating her requests for fairness and justice. Now, this woman refused to give up no matter what the judge said. She refused to give up until her petition was met. Anybody going know where this is going? See, needless to say, she was persistent. That's the key word right here, persistent. Some of you got to be persistent. You keep having a petition and you taking your request before the Most High God. Don't seem like things is moving. Things seem like things are unfair. Nothing is being done about it. But you've got to understand the Most High hears you. But you got to remain persistent. Let's go on with this. So in spite of what the judge's decision was, and or what he said to her, she continued to be persistent and say, no, this ain't fair, this not right, I deserve better, I need you to move on my behalf on this. Judge, I need you to reconsider, I need you to work with me on this. Now, let me say something about the word persistent or being persistent. That means you are standing firm in spite of the decision. Y'all, I want to say this real quick. In spite of your diagnosis, in spite of the decision, in spite of the answer being no, somebody needs to hear today, stand firm and be persistent in your prayers. Be persistent in your petition. Do not give up. It ain't over just yet. God can still turn that thing around. Even if the answer is no, even if the diagnosis is stage 4 or end stage, you still got to be persistent in your prayer and understand and know one thing. If the answer is no, if the diagnosis means end stage and it's just about over and you got to go in hospice, just make sure you get your house in order, because we do know one day we all got to walk through that cemetery in order to see the Lord. Now, for someone watching today, my word for you is to keep standing firm, keep on praying, keep putting those petitions up, and you got to keep walking by faith and keep on believing that in spite of what the decision is, things can turn around. This widow woman, she had a need, and she stood firm on what she believed, and she stayed persistent in her request. And that goes for some of you. And y'all know what? Sometimes the answer might be wait a while. Every delay does not mean it's a denial. Sometimes you got to stand still and wait. And when you stand still and waiting, stand still and know that a change going to happen. Be it in your favor, but understand you got to learn how to accept what God allows. Sometimes you have to let go of some things in order to get what you want. But as you are being persistent in your prayers, also be willing to accept if the answer is no. It's okay, because if the answer is no, just know that something better is up ahead. Y'all, that's all I have for you today. I want you to continue walking in favor and always know God is in the turnaround business. Don't give up. Be persistent. I'll see you back tomorrow.